Hi, welcome to day 2 of the Shattering Stress 5-Day Challenge. My name is Kathy Baldwin again, and I want to talk today about what happens when stress gets out of control. Yesterday, we talked about it being an automatic function of our central nervous system, and that without us taking control and turning it off, we live in a society that keeps our stress signals on way too long. So, what happens when that gets out of control and stays too long? Well, there's a title going around in today's society called burnout. But what exactly is burnout? Well, first of all, I want you to know that your body is talking to you the entire time. It starts to whisper into your ear. It starts to say things like, I'm tired, I'm worn out, you need to sleep. And it's whispering to you, it's saying, I hurt, my stomach is upset. And you start to do band aid things if you do not catch it at the earliest signal. Then what happens if you continue to let that stress go out of control? Then it starts to affect your digestive system. And your digestive system now is out of whack, and all sorts of inflammation and disease originates when your gut biome is out of balance. They have proven that the majority of diseases begin in our gut. And there is a direct correlation to Parkinson's and Alzheimer's that has been proven from our gut. If there's no other reason than for taking care of your stress early on, it's right now knowing that an out of control stress will affect your gut. You know those sayings that say, I felt like a punch in the gut, or my gut was just not in feeling good? That is your body talking to you. So let's continue. You get small warning signs. You start to get tired. Life starts to change. Things get harder, and you keep pushing because our society tells us that we must keep going. Well, now we hit burnout. Burnout is when you have gone too long, too strong, too long, and ignored your body. What happens then is not only are you filled with inflammation, and you are drained, you are exhausted, you are empty, you are overwhelmed, you're not sleeping, you're exhausted all the time, you don't think clearly, your appetite has changed, you are either eating too much or too little, anxiety increases, you get loss of enjoyment from life, you start to get very pessimistic and start to isolate, and you start to lose your productivity. You stop making intelligent decisions because your body is not functioning properly. And that stress hormone is on too long, and so you're not at your best thinking. Every part of your life will now be affected. And as that happens, you start to shrink and become smaller. Some of the early detections of burnout, which I really want to stress how important this is because when burnout is ignored, the next step is a complete breakdown. And I can tell you that a complete breakdown is not the way to health. So my vision and my purpose right now is to catch people hopefully before they have a full, complete nervous breakdown, because your body can only go so long before it just says, we can't do this anymore. So catching it at burnout, hopefully catching it before burnout, but at least here, if it's the worst case, you will add so much to your life if you don't have to have a complete breakdown. So, what are some preventative strategies? Well, learning how to manage stress, learning how to turn it off, learning how to um, see what is happening in your life and to understand I'm not thinking clearly. I'm making mistakes. I'm forgetting things. And instead of it being a judgment that there's something wrong and we have to work harder, it's to realize that we have been working too hard and we need to take a step back, take a vacation, have daily rituals like meditation, healthy eating, adequate sleep, exercise. Do you know why exercise is so important? And I know that sitting, and here I am sitting filming this, sitting is the new disease because we have taken exercise out of our daily work because of the advent of computers. So we need to purposely put it in. Exercise gives us oxygen. Oxygen is the lifeblood of our cells. Our blood needs oxygen. Our brain needs oxygen. And the more exercise we do, the more oxygenated our cells are going to be. And did you know, this is a little side note, cancer cannot grow in a fully oxygenated body. Just saying. Okay, so if you are in burnout or just arriving at burnout and you know you're in trouble and you don't have what it takes in this moment to take care of yourself, you need to get help because it is critically important that you stop this cycle right here, right now, and take back control of your life. You were meant to be the best version of yourself. Our society is not set up for our best empowerment. Our society is set up to keep us as workers and consumers in a cycle that keeps us slightly less than broken. When we are not at our best, we are part of that system where profits are over people and our health is deteriorating, our mental health is increasing, our quality of life is going down. We are living in an unsustainable system, and it must start with us taking care of ourselves and understanding that we are important. You are important. Your life matters. Your contribution is needed. So take burnout as a sign that your body is screaming at you. It stopped whispering and it is screaming, and it is time to stop. If you know anyone who has these symptoms, be the person to reach out. Be the one who says, I see you, let me help. And if you're that person and you need somebody who's not there, I am here. Reach out. Haley is here. Reach out because the alternative is not fun. So now we've gone on to the dire warnings. Day 3 is going to be a lot better. We're going to talk about how to identify where your stress triggers are and how to catch them before you get to burnout. But this was designed to be a real strong warning. I can't wait to see you tomorrow on day 3. Until then, don't forget to do your homework self-assessment and don't forget to post your comments and your insights in the Facebook group. Remember, we're here to build a world of collaboration and cooperation. We need to be there for each other. We are meant to be a tribe, a community supporting each other. So let's build it.